Alright, welcome to this lesson. Me, teacher Kamanga. In today's lesson in biology, we're going to be revising a question which was extracted from a past paper, a GC past paper from 2020. So we're going to look at this question number 3, which comes from excretion. Now, we're going to be looking at a nephron, like we are seeing on the screen there. So the question says figure 3.0 below shows a section through a nephron. So this is a nephron, so we need to understand, if you've been given a question, before you answer that question, make sure that you go through the diagram, understand all the labeled parts, so that it becomes simple for you to be able to answer the question. So when you look at part J there, part J, it is called the glomerulus. Then we have part K. Part K is the Bowman's capsule. Then we have L there. L is a collecting duct, or you can call it a tubule. So those are some of the parts that we're able to identify there. So whenever you go through the a diagram like that, it is going to be simple, because the questions probably they are going to come from the same parts that you need to identify. So let's go to our first question. Our first question is saying name the parts labeled J, K, and L. Name the parts labeled J, K, and L. So like I've said, J is a glomerulus, while while K is a Bowman's capsule. Then L we have a collecting duct. So those are our answers in this case. So we just need to indicate those answers. So we have J, we have said this is a glomerulus. Okay, like that. Then we come to K. K, we have said it's a Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule. Okay. Then for L, I've said L, it's a collecting duct. Collecting duct, like that, or if you like, you can call it a tubule. Alright, like that. So this is how we're going to answer the question. So we have the glomerulus, Bowman's capsule, and the collecting duct, or a tubule. So that is very important that we shouldn't forget. Okay, let's come to the B part. So the B part is saying suggest 3 substances that are not filtered out at J. So 3 substances that are not going to be filtered out at J. So when you look at where we're saying at J, this is the glomerulus. We are seeing this part as a glomerulus. So we understand that at the glomerulus there is what we call pressure filtration or ultrafiltration that takes place. So we are looking for those big substances that are not going to be filtered out at that particular part. So we have the red blood cells, because they are too big, so they cannot be filtered. We have the white blood cells, they are also too big, they cannot be filtered. And also we have blood plasma or proteins, they cannot be filtered. And also we have blood platelets, also they cannot be filtered. So among those I've mentioned, we can pick some and be able to write as our answers there. Okay, so it's very, very important that we understand these processes and know which substances are not going to be filtered. So like I've said the red blood cells. So red blood cells, they are too big, they are not going to be filtered. Then also we have white blood cells, they are also not going to be filtered. White blood cells, they are not going to be filtered. Then also we have blood platelets, also not going to be filtered, because they are as well big in this case. So these are some of the things that we need to understand in our case. Okay, so those are our answers. So now we come to the next question, which is saying explain what would happen at J if the cooling of the blood capillary was increased. So in this case, if the cooling of the blood capillary was increased, what we also need to understand is that at J, which is also the glomerulus, there the pressure filtration is going to increase, or there will be more ultrafiltration. So pressure filtration will increase. Alright, so pressure filtration is going to increase, or there will be more ultrafiltration. So we need to understand is that the coiling part is the one that also facilitates the increase in this process. So that's why it is going to increase there. It is very, very important to understand. Okay, let's move ahead to the next question. Okay, so we come to C. See here now, we are saying the question is, name the hormone that causes the reabsorption of water in the kidney and the organ where it is produced. So here we just need the hormone and also the organ where it is produced. So the hormone here, it is called ADH, or if you like, antidiuretic hormone. ADH or antidiuretic hormone, ADH. If you like, it's called the antidiuretic hormone. So antidiuretic hormone. Alright, so like that, antidiuretic hormone. So now we also need to understand this hormone, it is produced from an organ which we call the master gland, which is known as, this master gland is called the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland. So the pituitary gland is the one which is responsible for controlling most of the hormones in the body. So that's why it is called the master gland, because it has the ability to control all these other hormones. So this is how we are supposed to answer this question. Now I will just encourage you all to be taking notes that as you are preparing for your exams, find time to go through the past papers, comment in the section so that I can make a video for the topics that you want, biology, physics or chemistry. This has been Teacher Kamanga with you. Have a blessed day.